Let's get ready to go live.
Wasn't youth group the bomb this week?
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Those road trips were amazing. I love them.
Yeah, except for, the talking part.
The talking is stupid.
That's kind of the point of it.
I don't even listen to the guy. I just sit there and think about the party I'm going to next weekend.
Yeah, just like a bunch of friends that I
serious?
thought were cool. I just wanted to hang out with them.
I am serious. Parties are the bomb.
Yeah, like, going to the parties, drinking, smoking.
I get it. I get to go to youth group, and then I get to go to a party next week.
Living each moment as it is your last. Because, the whole get hit by a bus thing.
That's not right.
No.
That's not the way
That's
that
the way
you
to
live your
live
life.
right there.
There's two sides to every conversation.
And in this case,
That's a
ours
little
is right.
hypocritical.
Yours is wrong.
Well, I mean, you can think the way you want, but I'm going to a party next weekend.
I'm going to the one like down the street.
I gotta stick with my girlfriend. I gotta stick around there. You know what I mean?
It's so wrong. Like,
Yeah.
why would you do that?
Are
Well,
you kidding me?
we don't really want to fall into that kind of peer pressure, so I guess if you're not going to stop, then we don't really want to hang out with you anymore.
Well, maybe we don't want to hang out with you.
Well, then
Okay.
All
Well,
right, bye.
We'll
Deuces.
Yes. Peace.
so how about if we go do some daily devotionals?
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Let's go.
I think the other one was better.
Dude, wow. That was like a pretty powerful video today, eh, bro? I want to encourage you to read all of chapter 5 today. Our focus verse is 1 Corinthians 5, 9 through 12. Alright, okay, bro. Let's get out our Bibles and we'll read it together. Start at verse 9. When I wrote to you before, I told you not to associate with people who indulge in sexual sin. But I wasn't talking about unbelievers who indulge in sexual sin, or are greedy, or cheat people, or worship idols. You would have to leave this world to avoid people like that. I meant that you are not to associate with anyone who claims to be a believer, yet indulges in sexual sin, or is greedy, or worships idols, or is abusive, or is a drunkard, or cheats people. Don't even eat with such people. It isn't my responsibility to judge outsiders, but it certainly is your responsibility to judge those inside the church who are sinning. God will judge those on the outside, but as the scripture says, you must remove the evil person from among you. Alright, so first of all, how do we combine that with yesterday's learning? I mean, which was not to judge people's hearts, right, bro? Okay, so to what Paul is saying in the scripture today, I think the first thing we need to realize is that Paul is not saying to judge a person's heart. He is saying to be aware of their actions. Oh, hold on a second. Let me think about that. Okay, don't judge people's hearts, but be aware of their actions. Oh, dude, that's heavy. Okay, he is talking to a church that had someone in a very blatant sin. It wasn't that the person was engaging in the sin that had Paul saying that the person had to go. It was that the person refused to change the behavior. They were completely unrepentant of what they were doing, and they didn't seem to want to change. Oh, wow. So if you look at verse 9, you see Paul saying, I'm not telling you not to associate with people who are involved in sin. He says you would have to leave this world in order to do that. Because there's a lot of sinners, and it would be very difficult to carry out Christ's command to tell unbelievers about salvation if there weren't any unbelievers around. But he is telling them to distance themselves from someone who is claiming to be a Christian, but knowingly and purposefully is sexually immoral, greedy, and slanderous, which means talking bad about other people. You shouldn't do that, bro. Okay, a drunkard or a cheat. If any one of you is claiming to be a Christian, but is rationalizing any of those behaviors as acceptable and refusing to even want to change, please understand how it makes Christianity look to other people who are not Christians. I'm not talking about messing up. I'm talking about living a lifestyle of sin. It is not okay, Paul says. No other believer should even eat with that person. Whoa, that's serious. This is how serious it is. When you call yourself a Christian, but do not care how you act or have a willingness to even try to follow Christ and live your life for His glory, guys, God put a beautiful light in all of you that is meant to shine for Him. Don't let someone else's behavior dim that light you guys have in this world. To live in victory today, if you are calling yourself a Christian, live like a Christian. And if you are in a relationship with someone who is only using the title Christian, but living a life that is ungodly with no desire to change, pray for God's wisdom and ask for patience. Ask your parents or leader for help in removing yourself from the relationship. Love you all. Our text letter for today is O.